I don't know about you, but I have been getting into Sea of Thieves hardcore still, man.
I can tell.
Can you?
Yeah. Hey everybody, welcome to GameGorgon. My name is Krug.
Arr, and I be Indigo.
And I pooped myself. Today we're here to talk to you about Sea of Thieves and the first content drop that's happened since the last content drop that's not... Wow, that was terrible. What?
Yep. This is the first content
Wait, you're
drop.
just going to use that?
Yeah.
F you.
So this is the first content drop that is not just 100% bug fixes and like optimization. This is actual new content. I'm going to put those in quotes though, because
Agreed.
at least the first bit isn't really content. It's new cosmetic items.
It's a sniper rifle. It's a
Well,
sniper
no.
rifle.
I mean, that's not the only new cosmetic. That's the free cosmetic item that you get.
It costs 1 gold.
Yeah, so let's take a step back. If you have been playing the game and you log in for the next couple of weeks, you can get the Launch Crew Eye of Reach sniper rifle for
Which is
1
a
gold.
sniper rifle that takes up 2/4 of your screen.
Nope.
Which is half of your screen.
Nope, it doesn't.
It does. It takes up almost the entire screen.
So you can go in game, get it for 1 gold from any of the vendors, and this is important. Any of the weapon vendors, and this is important because one of the new content update that they did is the fact that certain items will only be available on certain outposts.
Yeah, it's kind of like, you know what a quality of life update is? It's the opposite of that. It's a go f yourself update.
I get your frustration with it. Like, I want to go to X island and have everything that I want to buy.
Yep.
But that doesn't make the islands unique or different. It's just this is just like a copy and paste of 5 other outposts. It's just in a slightly different
Yeah, I understand that, but that's also not what makes the game fun, like having unique and varied outposts. There aren't even enough for them to be unique and varied enough for them to add any sort of like flavor, in my opinion. Like there'd need to be more in order for that to be a thing. And then you'd have to put like this kind of vendor on this island, and then not this other kind of vendor. That would have to be a different island. And then
you travel from one to the other, and then they'd like hurt you on the way. And there'd have to be like there'd be an inherent challenge in getting from one to the other. But right now, that's not necessarily the case because that's why you want that. Think of how fun it would be to be on an island, realize the thing that you want isn't there, and then get on a ship and go to the next island, which let's say is 4 minutes away, and then get there and dock with absolutely nothing happening to you on the way. That's just super boring. Like if you waste 4 minutes on a time period.
1 eternity later.
Krug's like hatred for this is unmerited in my opinion.
at least I don't. Never mind.
I do get your frustration, but I do think it does add a little bit of flavor. And since the game is all about flavor and all about like cosmetics and all of it, I think it's interesting. And the fact is that especially with the quests where you have to go and like go to specific outposts to return gear or like pigs and.
Yep.
I think that makes it interesting because now you have more than one reason to go to Outpost X. You know what I mean? I mean, I don't think it's that huge of a thing. I think we've spent like twice as much time as it probably deserves to.
Fair.
But the Launch Crew sniper rifle is too big. But that's
It is.
that's 100% true.
It's not half your screen, but it's too big.
Yeah.
There are also a couple of bug fixes. We did say it's not 100% bug fixes, but there were some good ones. You can now die during the tutorial, which is a great.
Wait. There was a tutorial?
Yeah, I know. That's what I said too. It wasn't a good one, but you can die during the tutorial, meaning that people doing the tutorial can't go out and hunt people that have already finished it without having the opportunity to die in response. Yeah, I know. It wasn't.
The best part is
it wasn't the greatest tutorial in the world.
Is they actually call it a mini tutorial?
Do they call it a mini tutorial?
Yeah, and I'm like,
truer words have never been spoken.
Yeah, can we go with micro tutorials? They've also reduced the accuracy of skeletons that are on cannons.
To help little bitches that aren't me outmaneuver the skeletons, because honestly, I really didn't think it was that bad to begin with. I know it's a meme. All over the Reddit, there's memes of skeletons just like... And you actually have a good anecdote where he was trying to repair a hole in the ship, and then he got...
We're in a galleon.
Yeah.
We were in a sloop, and we were going around.
Yeah.
Sloop.
Max speed.
Max speed going around. We had Brandon was driving, and I was just repairing. So it's not like we were standing still. Hit the same spot 3 times from 3 separate cannons. That's some bullshit.
This accuracy reduction is just for skeletons that are mounting cannons. It's not for the rifles or the pistol skeletons. So if you get owned by those, you'll continue to. The bell on the ship has also been moved a little bit because apparently some people were complaining that instead of climbing the ladder up to the crow's nest, that they'd ring the bell instead.
I never had that issue, but I did have the issue where I was always changing my gun when I meant to get ammo, and they have slightly moved those apart from each other, which is...
I also always had that issue.
Well, we were joking earlier that
Yeah.
I bet you everyone that didn't have the issue with the gun changing ammo section...
Yeah, had the issue with the bell and vice versa.
Next, we found out how the development team is going to be kind of split up into 3 different groups, each one of them working on a different project. So the first group is working on the next expansion. The second team will be working on Cursed Sails, while the third group is working on the Forsaken Shores. And then after Group 1 finishes, they're actually going to be moving on to the next expansion or the next content update after the Group 3.
So they'll become Group 3, and then Group 2 will become Group 1, so on and so forth. Another interesting detail about this whole segmentation of the development team is that each one of these teams is going to be working on special events for their particular content drop. So if Team 1's content drop is going to last for 2 months, then they're going to be working on all the events that are going on during those 2 months, which I think is really cool. I think it helps when the team that like designed the flavor of the specific content drop that we're currently in is also designing the events for that content drop. Kind of like helps homogenize the whole thing and like makes it easier for them to play off of what they made in the content drop with the events. I think it's cool. Good times.
Also, next week, we're actually going to be seeing another weekly patch with hopefully the future content updates. 1, private or public ships.
Finally, something that should have been at launch.
The ability to have your name hidden while traveling underwater so you can actually sneak on aboard.
Something that also should have been at launch.
Agreed. Also, being able to give your friends items such as bananas, wood, cannonball, all of that fun stuff. You're just laughing.
To give your friends wood.
All right, everyone, head down to the comments and let us know, do you think this is a really good idea? Do you enjoy the content update that they're adding to Sea of Thieves? Or are you like Krug and hate the fact that...
Do you think it's meaningless? Utterly and completely meaningless.
Let us know down there while you guys are down there. Make sure to hit the subscribe button so you can get the exclusive bell icon and get notifications for all of our future content. You can also head over to Twitter and get a hold of us. My name's Indigo. You can reach me at IndigoQT.
And I'm Krug. You can get me at KrugQT on Twitter. You can also reach both of us at _QueueTimes. We've been GameGorgon. We'll see you guys tomorrow.